Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all good and having a good Thursday evening today. Let's get into the charts. As we were talking about yesterday, we marked out our liquidation level there. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I'll maybe just make it a wee bit thicker just in case anyone can't see it. I know there's a lot of people watching on the mobiles. So we marked this liquidation level and I said unfortunately the long leverage has opened up again. And I said, I hate to say it, but there's a chance it's going to come down again to take this liquidity. And it looks like it has today. So if we go into the liquidation, so, we've been following this, the longs have been getting liquidated relentlessly. So much money every single day. But if you look at it now, it's starting to maybe, they're maybe thrown in the towel here. I don't want to say it too early, but it looks like things are starting to slow down because they were just relentlessly opening up the longs and they were just getting liquidated constantly, and that it can't go on forever. So it looks like this is coming to an end now. So this is good because once these crazy guys that keep on longing straight away have been wiped out, and then Bitcoin will have it'll be basically like cutting off the anchor. It'll be free to just move up now. It won't be tempted to come back and get that big bit of cake on the table. So we've got it. It's come back down here, and let's have a look at the liquidation map. And this is on the 1 day in the last 24 hours. And anyone that's watched this before, the red area here, this is people betting the market's going to go up, and the green area here is betting the market's going to go down. And the amount in dollars is on the right axis here. So the green's around about 1 billion, and the people who are betting the price is going to go up is around about 350 million. So we can see the price has gone down. It's taken out quite a lot. But look at this big spike here. It still hasn't taken this big spike, and it's so close. So this is where I will do technical analysis along with the liquidation level, but I'll also do the psychology of it all as well. Like, I almost think of the market like a person, or if I was the market. And I just think, if I'm already there, why would I not come and get that? And if they do leave it, they leave it for a reason, and it's normally to build up liquidity. So I'd like for it to come down and just take this, just to clear the move. That would be a good start. And if we look at the heat map, and if I go on the 3 day, I think this might show it the best. You can see it here. This is the level I was calling for it to take. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and the price has come down and taken it. So we've taken that liquidity. So let's open up to the 7 day and see how that's looking. See if we can predict the next move. Again, the short squeeze is still waiting there, but the longs open up and it has not let Bitcoin freely take that short squeeze. It's always tempted its Bitcoin back to just take another step back, get the liquidity, don't take a step forward, take another step back, and it's just been doing that consistently now for 2 weeks. So we can see the big spike on 79 on the 1 day, but we've also got a big spike here on 78. So 78, 77, how does that look on the... Yeah. So 78, 77, look, it's almost back to here. It's almost a retest of this support. So we've taken this now, but looking at here, I don't see why it wouldn't take this when it's already down here. When price is down here, instead of coming up here to grab this liquidity, so you got to put so much money in to get it up to here, and then counter trend it all just to come back to get this, when it's not really worth a lot of money in terms of moving price up and moving back down, but it is worth just to pop down and grab it. not to push price all the way up and then push price all the way down to grab it. It's while it's here, just snatch and grab it before moving off. So I think now that we've hit that, we might just get another test of this, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But looking at the 30-day, we can see on the 30-day as well, if it does pop down and double bottom there, well, more of a treble bottom, but it will really clean out the 30-day liquidation map as well. So that'll be a nice clean run out for everyone. And what's that? That'll clear off 700 million there of the 1 billion for the last 30 days. So that 30-day liquidation map will really be battered. And as I've said before, if price comes down there, it's not only taking that liquidation, but a lot of people will be opening up more shorts, especially if it just wicks below it. They'll open up more shorts, and then Bitcoin would have cleared out all the liquidity on the 30-day and built up a whole load more on the 30-day, ready for that short squeeze. And that'll come in timing with the wedge of this as well. So we're going to keep our eye on that, see how things develop. And before, I'm just going to jump onto the weekly. I got a message from a subscriber asking if I could do a video on the Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance, total 3 and others, which is the altcoin market. I'm obviously talking about Bitcoin here because it's the most important as we try and find our feet, but I'm more than happy to get into the alt market and show you guys how everything ties up. You know, if that's something you guys are interested, leave a like on the video and put a comment on the video just saying, yeah, go for it, let's see it. And I've got the weekend coming up, so I'll make that video for you guys, and I'll put that video up for you this weekend, and I'll just tie up all the altcoin market along with the stable coins and see how it's all comparing along with the dominance. And hopefully that will give you guys a picture along with the Bitcoin videos I'm doing now, but it'll also let you see how the alts are kind of comparing and where we might be in the market. So if that's something you are interested, guys, definitely let me know in the comments or give a like on this video, and I'll get that out to you. Now I just want to talk on the weekly here as well, because I've obviously got this wedge building up here, and for me this candle, hope you guys can see this okay, I'll zoom a little bit, this candle is a huge reversal candle. So for me I was like, this is the reversal, and then we've just got the huge flush down. But if we now we've swept the bottom of this huge reversal candle, and now, you know, it's 3 days left, but we might be printing a doji candle. That's basically when the top wick and the bottom wicks are basically 50% and price is right bang in the middle, but that is a reversal candle as well. So it's very interesting that we have this huge reversal candle, one that like we've never seen before, a huge flush down, and we sweep the lows and are potentially printing a reversal candle on the weekly. Now I wonder if this is normally a pattern, I don't know the name of this pattern to be fair, but it's a huge candle like this, a doji candle there, and then you get like a huge candle like this on the way up. And it's interesting because, let me take this magnet off, that huge candle, it's not letting me do it, that huge candle, well then this will be a fake out and it'll be in time with this wedge to break out and do a reversal. So that's something I have in my mind that I want to watch just to make sure, but it's just an idea. But I like to have a couple of ideas in my head just to try and gauge where things will go. And obviously we've got the global liquidity index as well, which we are following. So it's interesting here because we've got the is this not working? Where did it go? Oh, there we are. We have oh no, oh sorry guys, yeah, it's jumped down into the RSI, so bear with us here. There we are. So this looks to the eye very in sync. And this is on the 75 day. So we offset it for 75 days because it takes around about 11 weeks for the liquidity to come through the market. The way to see it is, so if I just, if you've seen these videos before, I'll just quickly show you again. So the liquidity enters here. This is when we start the liquidity, but Bitcoin won't see the price until around about 11 weeks later. So it's essentially like, have you ever seen you go to a water park and there's a big wave machine there. So you get that initial oomph of the wave, it pushes it, and then maybe 20 meters, you then get that wave. That's essentially what this liquidity is. The liquidity is injected into the economy, and around about 3 months later, you get the wave into the Bitcoin price. So that's something we're tracking here. I have seen people make the case for the 105-day offset as well, which is, it's an interesting way of doing it, and you can see it really does match quite well there as well. So the only thing for this one is if it is the 105-day offset it goes by, we're looking to the breakout at the end of April. So this breakout that we might get here, this could be just a lower high, then we're back down again, and then we get the real move. So I've got these two teed up there now. I've got the 105, which is, you can make the case very strongly here, and you've got the 75, which again, you can make the case strongly there as well. So if we get the move up and then it comes back down, then I'm probably going to move this onto the 105. If we get the move up and then it comes back down, then we're going to move to the 105 and track it up. But I'm going to be tracking both of these for you guys, and I'm going to let you know. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So I think that's it, guys. If you like these videos, again, I put them out every single day. As I've said before, I like to be the consistent part of the crypto market. These markets can get quite scary at times and they're very unstable, but if I'm putting out a video every single day, around about the same time every single day, at least I'll be the stable thing to try and help guide you through this market. And you don't have to listen to me, but you might get a couple of gold nuggets of information every now and again, or I might give you an idea that you haven't thought of. So at least it's adding something to your strategy and your plans for the bull market. Me personally, I've got my own strategy and my own system. So when these triggers fire, I'm going to be telling you guys in real time. Probably, I'll probably even put it in the title, just in case you guys don't have time to watch a video, or I know everyone's busy, people have families and everything, so at least you'll have a title saying 10% of portfolio sold, or something like that, something along those lines. Yeah, so hit the like button, guys. If you do want to see a deep dive on the alts or a breakdown of it all, let me know in the comments, let me know the likes, and I'll get that to you for this weekend. But until then, have a good night, and I'll speak to you again same time tomorrow. Cheers, guys.